he won't disappoint us. Right, Neil?
I'll do my best, sir. So, I hear we're going to be roommates. I'm Neil Perry. So, I'm Claudia. So, why'd you leave Longcrest?
My brother went there.
Oh, so you're that Perry. Must stink to have a brother like that, huh?
Every fun. Tell me about it.
Hey, Neil, what's going on?
Hey, Knox. Emily.
Up for a study group tonight?
Yeah, sounds good.
Hey, so I heard you got this new kid, and I also heard you were total stiff.
Hey, dude, don't worry about Cameron. He was born with his foot in his mouth, if you know what I mean.
Oh, damn it.
Hey, Neil, I heard you did summer school.
Yeah, man, you know my dad.
Hey, yo, Meeks. Door, close, now.
Gentlemen, what are the 4 pillars?
Travesty,
horror,
decadence,
excrement.
Why did I stand next to me?
I'm sorry, excuse me.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
Yeah, guys, this is Todd Anderson. He's the new guy.
Charlie Dalton, great to meet you. So, study group tonight, and you can come too, Todd. We don't discriminate.
Thanks, but I have stuff to do.
All right, but remember the door is always open.
Father, I thought you'd gone.
Neil, I just got done talking to Mr. Nolan, and I decided that you're taking way too many extracurriculars this semester. So you are dropping the school annually.
But Father, that wouldn't be fair.
Would you fellas excuse us for a minute?
Yeah.
Don't you ever dispute me in public, you understand?
I wasn't disputing.
After you finish medical school and you are on your own, then you can do as you damn well please, but until then, you do as I tell you. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
That's my boy.
Why doesn't it let you do what you want? Yeah, Neil, tell him off. It couldn't get any worse.
Oh, that's rich. Like you guys would tell your parents off, Mr. Future Lawyer and Future Banker.
Okay, geez. I'm gonna go unpack. Come in, Charlie. Meeks. Yeah, don't forget about the study group.
I won't. Curtain closed.
You guys should have seen my ma when I first got here. She must have given Dr. Hager my whole medicine cabinet. I swear, she's a loony.
Dude, that sounds like her. Man, classes at the school are totally boring. But I hear this teacher, Mr. Keating, is a real riot.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure, but we have him right now, so I guess we'll find out. Ring!
It won't be there for that. Hey, Spaz! Spaz!
Ow. What? Brain damage. Mess up, guys.
So funny.
Whatever.
So, hey, you guys, did you guys, get some...
Did you read Freakonomics?
I didn't read it at all! Well, come on.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. Who knows where that comes from? Not a clue? Okay, it's from a poem by Walt Whitman about Mr. Abraham Lincoln. Now in this class, you can call me Mr. Keating. Or if you're slightly more daring, oh Captain, my Captain. Now let me dispel a few rumors before they fester into fact. Yes, I too attended Helton and survived, and no, I was not the mental giant you see before you. I was the intellectual equivalent of a 98-pound weakling. I would go to the beach and people would kick copies of Byron in my face. Now, Mr. Pitts, that's a rather unfortunate name. Mr. Pitts, where are you?
Hi.
All right, Mr. Pitts, would you open your hymnal to page 542 and read the first stanza of the poem you find there?
Gather ye rosebuds while ye may. Old time is still flying, and the same flower that smiles today, tomorrow will be dying.
Thank you, Mr. Spitz. Gather ye rosebuds while ye may. The Latin term for this sentiment is carpe diem. Who knows what that means?
Carpe diem, that's seize the day.
Very good, Mr.
Meeks.
Meeks, another unusual name. Why does the author use these words?
Because he was in a hurry?
No. Ding! Thanks for playing. Because we are food for worm sleds. Because believe it or not, each and every one of us is one day going to stop breathing, turn cold, and die. Now step forward over here and peruse some of the faces from the past. We've walked past them many times, but I don't think you've really looked at them. They're not that different from you, are they? Same haircuts, full of hormones just like you, invincible just like you feel. The world is their oyster. They believe that they're destined for great things, just like many of you. Their eyes are full of hope, just like you. Did they wait until it was too late to make even one iota of what they were capable? Because you see, gentlemen, these boys are now fertilizing daffodils. But if you listen real close, you can hear them whisper their legacy to you. Go on, lean in. Seize the day, boys. Make your lives extraordinary.
That was weird.
But different.
Spooky, if you ask me. Think she'll test us on that stuff?
Come on, Cameron. Don't you get anything?
What? Come on, guys.
Gentlemen, open your text to page 21 of the introduction. Mr. Perry, will you read the opening paragraph of the preface entitled Understanding Poetry?
Understanding Poetry by Dr. J. Evans Pritchard, Ph.D. To fully understand poetry, we must first be fluent with its meter, rhyme, and figures of speech. Then ask two questions. One, how artfully has the objective of the poem been rendered? And two, how important is that objective? Question 1 rates the poem's perfection. Question 2 rates its importance. And once these questions have been answered, determining a poem's greatness becomes a relatively simple matter. If the poem's score for perfection is plotted along the horizontal of the graph, and its importance is plotted on the vertical, then calculating the total area of the poem yields the measure of its greatness. A sonnet by Byron may score high on the vertical, but only average on the horizontal. A Shakespearean sonnet, on the other hand, would score high both horizontal and vertically, yielding a massive total area, thereby revealing a poem to be truly great. As you proceed through poetry in this book, practice this rating method. As your ability to evaluate poems in this matter grows, so will your enjoyment and understanding of poetry.
Excrement. That's what I think of Dr. J. Evans Pritchard. We're not playing hype. We're talking about poetry. I mean, how can you compare poetry to having you describe it like an American bandstand? I like Byron. I give him a 42, but you can't dance to it. Now I want you to rip up that page. Huh? Rip out the entire page. You heard me rip it out. But rip it out. Go on. Thank you, Mr. Dalton. Gentlemen, tell you what. Don't just throw out that page. Throw out the entire introduction. I want it gone. History. Leave nothing of it. Rip it out. Be gone, Dr. J. Evans Pritchard, Ph.D. Rip. Shred. Tear. Make a clean tear. I want it gone. We'll perforate it. Put it on a roll.
We
It's
shouldn't
not-
be doing this. Isn't that my part?
No, not until she leaves.
It's not the Bible. You're not going to go to hell for this. Go on, make a clean tear. I want it gone. Rip!
We shouldn't be doing this.
Come on, dude. Rip, rip, rip.
Rip it out. Rip!
It's kind of fun, actually.
I find it enjoyable.
You know what? Kind of therapeutic.
Very fun. Can I do this a moment?
I know, right?
And see.
Oh, my God.
Does anyone have an extra skirt I can borrow from this park?
Rebecca, you can sit by me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
What's up?
I found his senior annual in the library. Wait, hold on. Listen to this. Captain of the soccer team, editor of the school annual, Cambridge Bound, Thigh Man, and the Dead Poet Society. Check it out.
Man most likely to do anything.
Thigh Man. Mr. K was a hellraiser. What's the Dead Poet Society?
I don't know.
Is there a picture in the annual?
No, there's no other mention of it. Hey, Mr. Keating! Mr. Keating! Oh, Captain, my captain!
Gentlemen?
Where is it, dude? Here. Take it. We found your senior annual in the library.
Oh, gosh. No, that's not me. Henry the Tool Wilson. Gosh.
What was the Dead Poet Society?
I doubt the present administration would look too favorably upon that.
Why? What was it?
Gentlemen, can you keep a secret?
Sure.
The dead poets were dedicated to sucking the marrow out of life. That's a phrase we'd read at the beginning of each meeting. You see, we'd meet at the old Indian cave, and we'd take turns reading from Thoreau, Whitman, Shelley, the biggies, even some of our own verse. And in the moment, we would let poetry work its magic.
You mean it was a bunch of guys sitting around reading poetry?
No, Mr. Overstreet. We weren't guys. We weren't a Greek organization. We were romantics. We didn't just read poetry. We let it drip from our tongues like honey. Spirits soared, women swooned, and gods were created, gentlemen. Not a bad way to spend an evening, eh? Thank you, Mr. Perry, for this trip down Amnesia Lane. Burn that, especially my picture.
Dead Poet Society. I say we go tonight.
Tonight?
Wait a minute.
Where's this cave he's talking about?
It's beyond the stream. I know where it is.
That's miles.
Sounds boring to me.
Then don't go.
You know how many demerits we're talking about, Dalton?
So don't go, please.
Look, all I'm saying is that we have to be careful. We can't get caught.
No way, Sherlock.
Hey, Spaz, or you'll be late for class.
All right, who's in?
Come on, Neil. Spaz is right.
Forget Spaz. No, who's in, you guys?
I'm in.
Yeah!
Me too.
I don't know, Neil.
What? Pitts?
Pitsy, come on.
His grades are hurting.
You can help in Meeks.
What is this, a midnight study session?
Forget it, Pitts. You're coming. Let's go, guys.
What tell me what to do? Oh.
Cut there.
But I need my girls. That's my girl.
You're in this scene.
Hey, are you recording? I'm not running if you're not recording.
Still recording? Okay.
Come on, Megan. Switch it.
conducted by myself and the other new initiates now present. Todd Anderson, because he prefers not to read, will keep meetings of the meeting. Will take minutes of the meetings. I'll now read the traditional opening message by Society member Henry David Thoreau.
I'll second that.
I went to the woods because I wanted to live deliberately. I wanted to live deep and suck out all the marrow of life. To put to root all that was not life, and not, when I had come to die, discover that I had not yet lived. And Keating's marked a bunch of other pages.
All right, let's go intermission.
No, wait! I have a story. It was a dark and rainy night, and an old lady was sitting in her house